Hello and welcome to another update video about ARB. Just want to cover it once more because I had a few questions about ARB. I have to say that at the moment this is certainly a bearish chart. It broke below the $1.10 level, which was the bullish invalidation point. So the scenario has moved into one which is at least not immediately bullish. It can always turn bullish again, but from a technical analysis point of view, it is now rather uncertain because we have a three-wave move to the upside in an ABC structure. And if I compare it now to the move to the upside, the move down starts to look rather impulsive, especially as we broke below the previous swing low. The way we're coming down looks now rather impulsive anyway. So we have a wave 1 to the downside, we have a wave 2 to the upside, even though that's very shallow only. We're coming down, and at the moment I would rather suggest we get one more tiny leg down here in a third wave, and then another move up in a fourth before we come down finally in a fifth. At least at the moment, it doesn't clearly suggest that we have bottomed and we lost bullish support. So at the moment, it looks rather bearish. We can even draw a fairly nice or a nicely defined trend channel here. So if I have a line here, and then we can obviously clone that, and we have a parallel trend line. Oops, let me just and add it here. So we have a nicely defined parallel trend channel in which price is moving. I would find it quite likely that we get one more bounce here to the upside, maybe when wave 3 is done. It looks like we should get one more leg down, because in the third wave, if I look at the subdivisions here, it seems like that this was a wave 1, this here was a wave 2, this here was a third wave, often the longest wave, this here the 4, and we might push down once more in a 5. Of 3, then we get a 4 and a 5. Yeah, so this is quite likely. What would that mean though? So it means we have 3 waves up, 5 waves down. That's certainly not a good outlook, because this 5-wave move down could again count as a larger wave 1, which would then correct in a wave 2 to the upside, basically make a lower high. You often see that very well on the logarithmic chart. Let me actually show you that. The move down would count as a wave 1. We would then get a wave 2, a 3 down, 4, 5. I need to actually go to the higher time frame to make it work. And make it actually give or change the wave degree here a little bit. Okay, so yeah, something like that. Wave 1, then a 3 down, and a wave 4 up, and a wave 5 down. Now that can play out over many weeks and months. Okay, so eventually then leading to maybe a delisting. Now again, I don't want to bash ARBITRUM here, but I've just seen it too many times. Yeah, charts that were launched with a bad timing maybe, charts where the initial hype just faded away, and it doesn't mean it couldn't turn bullish, but I have to say at the moment there is no indication first of all we have bottomed, and even if we have bottomed based on the chart context, it would need to take out the all-time high at around $1.80 to at least, I don't even want to say to make it bullish again, but to at least make it not immediately bearish. Okay, that's unfortunately the situation. So yeah, sorry, no better news here. I probably will not cover ARBITRUM anymore, because anyway, views have declined, which means people aren't interested anymore, which is basically just a representation of sentiment. Yeah, people aren't interested in the coin anymore, at least not at the moment. There was a bit of a hype, but that seems to be gone. So people aren't watching the videos. If people aren't interested, obviously I have to listen to what people want to say. And the chart isn't bullish either. So yeah, that's sort of my view about ARBITRUM, at least at the moment. That can change, but price would need to prove that. We don't have a setup that would support new all-time highs at the moment. Okay, and until we see that, I probably won't cover it. Okay, so that's my view about ARBITRUM. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.